Good morning. Okay, so as you can see, we are in a new location today, and it's a little bit warmer, but it's actually still pretty cold. Hopefully, like tomorrow, it's gonna be warmer. But because we are here, we are gonna take advantage of this piano today, and we're gonna do a piano song for acoustic time. And showing off one of the mugs, I will have a couple of these with me when I do my sound bath journey at the sound wall on Monday, the 24th. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to wake up. Yesterday was a very long day. It was a long drive, and yes, so maybe double coffee today. I gotta go start setting up here. I'm waiting for it to warm up just a little bit, and then I'm gonna go start getting the space set up for this week's sessions. And recording the album, the book. I don't know. Okay. Normally when I get down here, the first day I go out at sunrise and I do I walk on the ocean or I walk out in the woods, and I was like, it's gonna be 40 degrees. You know what? I'm gonna let myself sleep. And then I didn't sleep, so maybe I should have gone and done the walk. But you know what it means? It means that I get to give y'all this morning time thing, this morning time song before I go get ready for the day. And maybe when I do my future ones, I will have already gotten ready for the day before I shoot the video. Okay, so for today's song, we are doing Just Breathe, but this is the original version that I wrote, and I actually wrote it here in this space, not this room, but in this general vicinity. And there's a piano that's down in the music studio here that I wrote this on. And yeah, so it's kind of cool to come back into this space and do the song here. This is Just Breathe. It's another one we get to see whether or not the morning voice is going to work. And I'm sending this out. I got a lot of people I know right now that are really going through some stuff. So I'm sending this out to, there's a lot of folks. But anyone, if you need this today. Okay, here we go. Just lay your burdens down. Just lay your burdens down. Just lay your burdens down. is a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Just wait till the morning light. Everything's gonna be alright. And breathe. Just let it flow. Just let it Stop trying to control and let go and flow. Can you just below the surface, underneath the skin, and breathe. Follow me into the mountain, follow me into the sea, follow me into the river where we soul till you know we let it go. Lord, just let it be. Follow me into the mountain, follow me into the sea, follow me into the river where we soul till you know we let it go. Lord, just let it be. Speak your peace, speak your peace, and breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. You've got a power, you've got a light, you've got a power, you've got a light, and Whew. Man, let me scoot down here with y'all for the last couple minutes. That is like I haven't played the piano in a while. I will say, last night I got in and I played for like 2 seconds because I was like, I needed to ground myself for a second, you know? And it was, and I wanted to bring myself like back into this space. So I did a little, I played for a second to make sure, like, do I remember this song? But I love that one because it's kind of, you know, I took piano as a kid. Like, so when I was young, I did some piano stuff, and then I haven't played it in years. So I don't actually, like, I've got like 3 little things that I'll play. If I play on a piano, I play like this little scary song that I think I wrote as a kid. But it's probably some other song. But other than that, it's like I don't really know. Like, if you ask me to play the piano, I'm like, I don't know. but I know like some of the basic chords. I remember some of those, and so when I started doing this song, like I was like, okay, these were the chords I did on the guitar. Like I had like a little piece on the guitar, and then it really turned into its own thing on the piano, and then afterwards, like I did the thing, and then it was like, yeah, I don't actually know how to play anything else on the piano. It was just that. So it's like turned into this little thing where like now, every now and then when I'm around a piano, I'm like, okay, can I take my guitar songs and figure out a version on the piano? So maybe we'll do that some this week, because I'm down to like maybe 3 songs left for acoustics of mine. So maybe we will take advantage and do some piano stuff this week. And I dug out my old my cover book from, like, I used to do the gigs where you play for like 3 or 4 hours, like at a restaurant or a winery or something, and like I have a 3 or 4 hour set of like cover songs, but I would turn my page and play the next one, and they're cool. I like them, and but I haven't played those in years. So maybe after the piano segment, maybe we will go through some cover songs or something. Or I'll write 100 more songs. We'll see. But yeah, Just Breathe. This song has taken like 3 or 4 different shapes for me since I wrote it. It started like this, then it's got like a version on the guitar where I use a vocal harmony thing, and I put these vocal things, and I got that version. And I also have like a fast, kind of bluesier type sounding one that I do like when I'm playing it like I did it for a songwriters thing last weekend. I do it every now and then, because last year, so when I wrote this song, but when I wrote it, maybe I shouldn't be putting my weight on it, I needed that, like sometimes you need that slow, that calm, like just breathe, like we're gonna breathe through this, we're gonna make it through, like there was stuff that I was dealing with, there's stuff that people I knew were dealing with, and I also know in my head what it was referencing, and I won't go into that part because it is what it is, and so it's like it had that, like that was the type of like, just breathe. And I feel like I know a lot of people in right now that it's like that's probably the version that is the best for a lot of people right this second if they're needing it. The other version when I wrote it was a few months back, earlier this year, and it was just like I was getting so stressed and so angry about a lot of things, because there's a lot of stressful things in the last there's just been a lot of stuff, like in general, not just me, I'm saying in general, the world, we've dealt with a lot of things over, I guess people have always dealt with a lot of things, but we only know what's during our time frame. So anyways, it's like collectively like it went from this energy of just like, just breathe, to where it was kind of more of like, okay, just breathe. Just breathe through this. It's like, so I wrote the kind of faster version to be like, I needed to get like a little bit of that like angst out, and sometimes the angst doesn't get out when you're doing the meditative part. Sometimes you got to do something else to release that when you've got the pent up angst. It that kind of stuff almost takes movement. Some people can release it like through dance or like through other things. For me, music and art, those are my releases. So it's like I have my slow stuff when I need to like kind of calm it down, and then put on the stuff that's a little bit more like when you gotta move that energy out, move it somewhere else, and then come back and get back in the state afterwards. So just a little thing about life. If you're feeling like do something to move that out, and then get okay. I hope that y'all have a beautiful day, and I look forward to the next acoustic coffee time. And today's coffee is actually brought to you. Oh, you can tell how tired I am. Okay, maybe I should back away from the camera. Today's coffee is from Russell's Gourmet Coffee that's out of Atlanta. I used to like work next to him at a farmer's market in Smyrna, and he had awesome coffee. And so every now and then I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna get some more of his coffee. And I found it. I got some of this last year, and luckily it is still good. This is the month. It has to be drank this month, and it is happening. It is going to fuel coffee time for the next couple days. And then I will have to buy some more. So Russell's Gourmet Coffee out of Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, y'all have a good one. I will speak to y'all soon. Go share some love.